Okay, can see my screen or not? Someone can respond?
Can.
Yes,
Yeah.
huh? Okay, so today we will, since many of you, okay, haven't go through the video that I shared with you all yesterday. Actually the slide is the same, okay, only I make it into video, okay, and share to you all because I cannot carry out class yesterday because I was at school, okay, handle some of the works for the SPM students, okay. So the learning standard, okay, is 2.1.2. Okay, this one actually is for today. Okay, yesterday is a 2.1.1. It's just expand the algebraic expressions. Okay, only one terms and the algebraic expressions. Today is a expand two algebraic expressions. Okay, so this is the yesterday one 2.1.1. Okay, this is today 2.1.2. Okay, so 2.1.1 is the explain the meaning of the expansions of two algebraic expressions. Okay. So how we explain the meaning of the expansions of two algebraic expressions, okay? So we want to, okay, before we, I give the meanings or I explain to you the meanings of the expansions. So let's have a look on the algebraic house, okay? What we call it, algebraic house, okay? So we can use to find the area, two methods. Actually, this activities is given in the textbook, okay? So the first method, when you have to find the area, okay? Area for the blue square, okay, and the pink rectangle, okay, given the length and the width, okay. So of course the square is the length and the width is the same lah, okay, and the rectangle different length and the width is different, okay. So how we want to find the area? There's two methods. Okay, the first method is we have to do it separately. We find the area of the blue square, okay, which is 8 times 8, then we get 64, right? Right or not? This one simple questions, okay. So for the rectangle, find the area, 8 times 2, which is 16, okay, square centimeter. So we want to find the total area, then we add up the both area, then we get 80 square centimeter, okay. Before I make a conclusion or anything, so we move to the another slide first, okay. How about the second method? Okay, the second method, we use the length, okay, times the width of the blue square and the pink rectangle. Means that for this one, we join up the two shapes, okay. Before that is separate lah. We will find it separate. This one we join up. So for join up, for sure, this one, the width is still the same thing, right? Only the line here, okay. But some here, actually, which one is the length is the width, okay? Line here, width here, right? Okay. So and here, okay, if any questions, you just raise up a hand or you can just direct on your mic and ask questions, okay. So this one, we add up the length, okay, 8 times, 8 plus 2, which is 10, okay. So we want to find the area, this is much more easier. Why? We just total up, 8 plus 2 is what? 10, right? Then 10 times the 8 is 80 square centimeter. Is the answer same with the previous method? The area, the total area, same or not? Is it same? Somebody respond?
Teacher.
Yeah, same. Okay. So we are using different method, but we still manage to get the same answer to find the total area. Okay. So it's a question I asked just now. Okay. The two methods given the similar answer, right? Okay. Why you think that is a similar answer? Anybody can respond? Give me your thought or give me your what do you think? Okay. Someone respond? I want to check. Anybody new student enter class or not? Check with the Kenuha. Okay, also. Okay, what do you think? Why there's different method give the same answer? Siapa boleh bagi tahu?
They give the same answer.
Sorry?
They give the same answer.
Yes. Why they give the same answer? My question is same shape, right? Okay. Which one for the first method and the second method? Which one is easier for you all to find the total area actually?
Method 1.
Method 1. Okay. Then the rest? Method 1, method 2? Anybody?
Method 1.
Method 1 also. Anybody think that the method 2 is easier? I think method 1 is easier. Okay. Actually, Okay, we want to use this one, actually just want to show your, give you a concept, okay? When there is given a real number, a whole number, okay, when it's given, find the area, easy for you. If come with the questions given you in the unknown, okay, means that, okay, let's say we no longer, just not 8, right? Now I give you the length and the width is x. So how are you going to find the area of the diagram? Manage to give the answer or not? So what is the area of the rectangle? Sorry, the square. Anybody know? What's the answer to find the area of the yellow square? How are you going to determine the area? Now no more number. Just not 8 times 8 is 64. So what is the answer for this? Pearly, can you give me your answer? What is the area of the yellow square? Pearly, are you there? Pearly Tan, where are you? Janani is still there or not? Janani? Still no response from Janani? Where are you go? Some method 2, some method 1. Okay, for this now. So for these questions, what do you think on the, yeah, so that, okay. So what do you think for the answer of the square? Okay, so for the area of the yellow square, if x times x, what's the answer?
X square.
Yes, x squared. Okay, just like 8 times 8 is 64, right? When given a whole number in number, then you can directly give your answer x 64. But for this one, when given in variables, okay, x times x means x squared. Okay, not 2x, x times x or x multiplied x is x squared. When you get 2x, that is x plus x, which is 2x. Okay, different thing. So how about the area of the rectangle? 2 times x. Okay, so for this is x squared. So the second one, the area of the rectangle is 2 times x, which is 2x. Okay, so when multiply, after we multiply, this is a variable, right? When multiply the variables, we don't put the multiply sign. We just take straight away write 2x. Okay, 2 times x means 2x. Okay, x times x is x squared. Okay, so when we want to total up the area, so we have to add up lah. Okay, why we cannot join up together? Because different unknown or different variables, so we cannot add up together. So this will be your last answer. Okay, this will be last answer. Okay, unless this is 2x squared. X squared plus 2x squared, when same variables, we can add up together. If different, okay, so we just leave it as the last answer. Okay, so total area for these questions is x squared plus 2x. Okay, so this is a method 1 when we find the area separately. Okay, if the second method, okay, so when we add up together the length, okay, then will be what? You can see that clearly. Easily can see this is the x. Okay, x, the length times the width, right? When we find the area, so the length will be x plus 2. Okay, so this cannot be the answer yet because we need to expand it. Okay, it's not simplest form. We need to expand it. Okay, so we want to see whether they can get the same answer like the previous questions or not. Okay, how we expand it? We multiply. Okay, multiply the first term. Okay, multiply the first term in the bracket. So x times x, we get x squared. Okay, then x times 2. Okay, or the positive 2. That means that is plus 2x. Okay, so for this one, we directly get the answer, x squared plus 2x. Okay, just now the first the slide before this, the previous slide is when you find the area separately. This one when we join up together. Okay, so this will be your last answer, x squared plus 2x. Okay, for the total area. Okay, so this one actually when expand, we are using this one is the arrow method. Later I will teach you using the algebraic tiles, or you can say that is a box method. Okay, so see which method that is easier for you. So from the activity just now or the example that I show you just now, so what is expansions? Okay, just now already in the bracket there's one term, then I make it into x squared plus 2x. Is that expansions? For expansions? Yes or no? Anybody can give me explanations on expansions? If you have the textbook with you, can go through your textbook. What is the definitions of expansions? Need to call me only got people respond me. Okay, Lara. Lara, what is expansions? Use your word to explain or give your definitions. Lara, are you there? Missing already. After take the attendances out. Anybody can help? Akid, ada Akid? Mama Akid? Tiva already just now comment, we need to expand the number. Okay. So, mana Akid pun tak ada. Sudah hilang juga. Where are you? Nasrin?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think expansion is? After showing you some of the example just now?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure. Okay, Inshira? Inshira? Are you there? The purpose I call your name is to make sure that you are still there with me. Those that not respond, you cannot give the answer, so never mind. Okay, at least you respond. I know that you are sitting there. Listen to me. Okay. I call your name, you didn't respond, then you're somewhere else already. So no point that you enter the class without listening anything. Okay. So expansion actually, okay, is what? When you do the multiplication right just now, okay, expansion actually is the algebraic expression, is a product, find the product. As you might find the multiplications, okay, of multiplication from one or two expressions in bracket. Okay, this is not given your x, then x plus 2, right? So the x is the terms. Okay, when in bracket with the plus, minus, that we call expressions. Okay, actually it's the product of multiplications of one or two expressions in bracket that we call expansions. Okay, so that is the definitions. Okay, what they call expansion. Okay, for this one example, this is the sound the terms, right? I give you all only the common one. Okay, so we A multiply B. Okay, we'll get A multiply B, right, for the first one. The second one, then this is a plus here, then we put a plus here lah. Okay, plus here, plus. Okay, if minus, then minus here. A times C lah. The second one, the second row, A times C. Okay, so then after that, AB plus AC. Because why AB plus AC? Because the both variables is not the same. Okay, different variables, then we cannot add up. Okay, we cannot add up. Okay, this is our last answer, AB plus AC. Okay. This is for the second topic, this is the algebraic expressions or algebraic fractions. For algebraic, many of the students still cannot master because when come with variables, then you all don't know how to do it. When give your numbers, you can add up. When give ABCD, you cannot add up. Actually, this is a simple thing. It's the same thing that you add up that can add together. If different thing you cannot add together, like apples and apples. Okay, you have two apples, you plus 2 apples. How many apples you have? 4 apples, right? When 2 apples and 2 oranges, can you add up? Cannot, right? This is 2 apples and 2 oranges lah. Let's think the different variables using the different object. Okay, different object means that you can add up, put it together. You cannot blend it together. Okay, if the same thing, then you can blend it together. Okay, so this is how we expand. Okay, use the arrow method. Okay, so the next. Okay, so do you remember what is algebraic expressions? Okay. I think Form 1, you all go through about the algebraic expressions, right? Right or not? Form 1. I cannot remember which topic, okay? But I think you all know what is algebraic. You should know what is algebraic expressions. When algebraic means that is letters, okay? Letter. Okay, when there's expressions means that the number, letters, and the operation. Okay, everything in. So we call it algebraic expressions. Okay? Yes, someone want to respond on my questions or so? Ada?
So it's considered a math sentence, right?
Yes, okay, mathematical sentence. Okay, so example like this one, 2x plus 7. Okay, so algebraic expressions are expressions that combine numbers, okay, variables, or mathematical entities such as the plus, minus, multiply, and divide lah. Okay, if only 2x, okay, let's say I just only 2x. Okay, 2x only. Okay, is this considered algebraic expression or not? Is this algebraic expression 2x? Yes or no? Anyone? Farah? 2x is algebraic expressions or not?
Yes.
I'm not
Are you
sure.
sure? Look back the definition here. Algebraic expressions are expressions that combine numbers, variables, or mathematical entity using mathematical operations. This one 2x, yes, there is number there. There is variables. Do these things got operation or not? Any operation there? Any plus, minus, multiply, or divide? Yes, no?
Yeah.
No. So still consider algebraic expression or not?
No.
No. Okay. So when without plus behind, okay, let's say this is a 2x plus 3. Contoh. Okay, this is only algebraic expressions. When given you 2y, okay, a 3x like this is not algebraic expression, but this is we call terms, algebraic terms. Okay, when there is a operation plus, minus, multiply, or divide, when combine everything together with numbers, with letters, only we call it algebraic expressions. Okay, so can differentiate between the algebraic expression and algebraic terms or not? Okay, so remember terms only one. Okay, no plus, no minus, no divide, or no or multiply. Okay, no operation sign. Okay, when there is expression, yes. Okay, there must be plus, minus, multiply, or divide. Any one of the okay? Can yes or no, class?
Can, teacher.
Yes, okay. So I saw it, either 2x plus 7 is algebraic, 2x itself isn't. Okay, good. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Okay, this is how we want to start our expansions. Okay, do the expand, how you expand the following algebraic expressions. Okay, so the first method I showed just now is using the arrow. So if arrow here, we want to expand means this is the term, the one only, right? So first term we multiply into the bracket. Okay, each of the letters also we need to multiply. So first thing F multiply E. So what you get? Okay, so you get E times F or F times E. It's the same thing, huh? Okay, plus another one F times F. Okay, so it's F times F. Okay, so when you make it, simplify it, will be EF plus F squared. That's your answer. Okay, this one can understand how we get this answer? Yes or no, class?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sabine, are you there? Can understand or not? Sabine? Oh, Sabine, missing already. Patricia? Oh, Patricia?
Yes, teacher.
Can understand or not?
Yes.
Yes, Steffi?
Yes.
What you answer this now? Yes or no? Can follow?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is the first method I show you using the arrow method. Okay, if you don't want to make your concept confused, every time when you make the arrow from F to E, then you write out the answer first. After that, you F to F, then you write F to F. Okay, then only EF plus F squared. Okay, another method when using the algebraic tiles. Okay, so why this there is two boxes here because we only have one bracket. When one bracket, we have only one level, one row. Okay, one row, two column. Okay, so how we use this method? Okay, this is alternative method, but this method also some students that found that easier to use this method because you won't miss anything. Okay, so how I show you how to do it. Okay, so for the letter F, you put on the left side of the box. Okay, boxes. Okay, F here, and the inside the bracket, the E plus F, put on top. Okay, on top of the box. Okay, so the first one, E, put E here lah. Then the second one, you put the plus F together with the operation. Okay, because why? Because later on, when you positive, negative, when you multiply, they'll come with the sign. Okay, so this one actually E is a positive in front lah. So after that, what you do? You multiply. You last time you learned the CFA, the multiplication, the CFA also like that, right? One times one is one times two is two, like that, right? With the box, okay? So it's the same thing. So E times F is EF. So F times F is F squared. So this is answer, okay? In the exam, you can either use the first method or this method. When you use this method, make sure you ask lastly you write the answer equal to this lah. You no need to show this one lah. You direct this one equal this one, and this is considered your marking. Working. Okay. This one you have to show this one. This is considered your working. Okay. If you use the first method, you have to show in this way lah. So that's your working. Understand or not? Can see the difference with using the different method. So which method that you all find easier? Which method is easier for you all? Not sure. Still blur. Still not understand how to do it.
I like the first method more.
Okay, you like to use the arrow method because textbook also using the first method. Okay, the arrow. Okay. So the rest, how about the rest? The important thing I show you a different method. You see which method that you feel that comfortable with you. Okay, easy for you to do it.
The first one.
Sorry,
The first one.
The first one also. Okay, so up to you lah. Okay, so the next slide, the next example. Okay, next example. Okay, so how about this? When you expand, okay, when give fractions, also the same thing. So fraction, when we do fraction, we just multiply, right? Multiply means that 1/2 multiply 4p. Okay, you can, how become 2p? Because 1/2 times 4 is 2. Okay, you can use your calculator. Okay, the teacher didn't mention that you cannot use. Okay, those that good actually you get just like 1/2 times 4, right? Just simplify lah. Means that what? Means that 4 divided by 2 lah. So it's equal to 2. So it's 2p. Don't forget the p. Okay, the p you still have to write in. Okay, because you cannot cancel the p. Okay, unless the 1/2p down there, you got p down there, then you can cancel. Okay, now this one cannot. So you just multiply 1/2 times p. Okay, so another one. What's the answer for another one? I expand. 1/2 times 6. What do you get? Shira, yes? Use a calculator. Press 1/2 times 6. What you get? Nobody can answer. These are simple questions.
3.
3, yes. 3, then 3 only, or 3q?
3 plus.
No,
Q.
3 times q, not plus. Okay, plus 3 times q. Okay. For students, normally do when first do this kind of question, you always make a mistake. Okay, last night also I teach. I taught my son last night. My son also in Form 2 now. Okay. Last night I just go through this this part for with him. Okay, you also like keep blur 2 times p and 2 plus p. This is a different thing. But just now x square and the 2x. He also confused. Okay, so this is the same thing. All the students always make the mistake. Okay, so this one is 3 times q. So answer 2p plus 3q. Okay, this is the last answer after you expand it. Okay, you can use calculator, but don't forget about the variables. The variables have to put in. Okay, rewrite back the variables that when there is a variable in front. Okay, unless you can cancel the variables. If cannot, then you have to put it back. Okay. So the alternative method, which is the box, okay, we call it algebraic tiles lah. Okay, I show you just now the rectangle and the square. Actually, the concept is here. Okay, how you combine it. Okay, so 1/2 on left side, inside the brackets 4p plus 6q. Okay, so we just multiply lah. 4 times this one. So you get this one 2p. This one times this one 6q times 1/2. You get a plus 3q. So we can get the same answer using the both method. Okay, can follow or not so far? Okay, this one you can rewatch back the video lah. I just shared to you all. Okay, actually I just share the video and hope that you all can watch it as the flip learning. Okay, so that when I teach in the class like this one, you can faster for you all to catch up. Okay, you all got so many topic, so many chapter. Okay, Form 1, Form 2 syllabus is very rushing because 13 chapter, I think 13 chapter you are using how many months to finish up of 13 chapter? Now it's already February. Okay, so do you think the end of the year you can finish off all of the 13 chapter if I keep teaching very slow? Okay, so you have to make a lot of practice. Okay, in order for you all to master. Okay, so for this one, same thing. multiply 205, multiply 10. Okay, if you don't want to use, you have to do it separately, yeah. Okay, then you have to do in 2 bracket first. Then after that, you need to multiply. Okay, so 205 times 10. Because why I just now just do direct. Okay, if some of the student that tends to do in this way, then it will be wrong. They say, oh, expand, or what teachers say can simplify first. I go and simplify this one, or divide. This one I simplify. This one is 2. 2 times 2 or 4 PE. Then minus 5Q. Correct not? This one correct not? Is it correct? Because last night also my son tell me like this, mommy. This one why the rate cancel ma? Why still can this one still need to multiply? Because you remember that just now the definition of expansions. When they want to multiply, each term must be multiplied with the terms in front, right? Okay, so mean that we have to multiply this one, the first one 205P times 10P. Okay, then minus this one also same thing. Doesn't mean that you already cancel here that you're missing. No, when you multiply, also both have to multiply with the 2/5P. Okay, so don't get it wrong. So this one wrong. Okay, this one I show you all in this way. Okay, because just now yesterday my son also asked me why like that. Already cancel ma, then why the number still there? Okay, so this is already tell you all why there's no missing the 205 after cancel, because you have to multiply in with the both terms inside the bracket. Have to find the product, okay, for the 205P times 10P and this one. Okay, so this one after you multiply 205 times 10, so you will get, you can use your calculator, use the number, can calculator, you cannot P times P, right? Yes? Is answer?
4P square, right?
4P square, yes. Okay, so don't forget the P times P is P square. 205 times 10, number multiply the number, and the variables multiply the variables. Okay, so number and number you can use your calculator to use multiply, because your calculator cannot multiply with using the variables, right? Cannot press the ABCD, right? Okay, so P times P, P square. So 205 times 10 is 4. So for this one, 205 times 5 is 2PQ. PQ, different letters, so just write it separately, PQ. Okay, can this one? So alternative method. Okay, so since you prefer using the arrow, just go through this one. Okay, just multiply. Okay, multiply. Okay, you get the same answer. Okay, so this one, the next one. Same thing, only this is a slightly different. When I give you all the first term or the outside the bracket, the terms is in negative. Okay, when come with the negative sign, so you have to be careful on the sign. Okay, because you know when you learn integer, the negative will become positive, right? Yes or no? So remember from what you learned the integer? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
So when come with the negative, have to be careful. So arrow, first one, and multiply the net. So negative f times negative 2f, right, in bracket first. If you're already good enough already, so no need, you already still multiply, give the answer. If you still not master the technique yet, you can do use the method that I show you all. Okay, so you just do it separately first. Okay, then only you give the answer. So for this one, negative f times negative 2f. So what you get? What's the answer?
Positive 2f square.
The negative still there, no? The problem is, just I mentioned already, you learn already integer. Okay, negative, when multiply, okay, still remember this chart. When multiply, in bracket positive will become positive. Positive, negative is negative. Okay, negative, this is this one. Okay, so negative times negative. When this one negative times negative, you give you positive 2f squared. It's not negative 2f squared. Okay, so how this one? This one same thing also. Negative. When negative multiply negative will give you positive. So positive 4fg. That's why I say you have to be careful on the sign when come with negative. Okay, you want easier for you to remember. I don't know whether with form one teacher or not. Negative usually short form. Okay, okay, this one this one this one like that, like sing the song like that lah. You have to remember, use the this this song to go and remember when I'm going to use the positive and I'm going to use negative. Okay. Some of the students use the carbonate. I cannot remember it. Use the BM one. Okay. There's another method. Okay. So you all see how to memorize lah. Okay. So remember, negative must be returned, give you a positive answer. Okay. So this one, alternative method. Okay. So same thing lah. Okay, why I put the negative here? Because a negative, right? So easier when this one you can see negative 2f times negative f, you give you 2f squared. And this one also negative 4g times negative f, you give you positive 4fg. So it's the same answer. Okay. So always remember this chart. Okay. So, okay. So when doing expansions of algebraic expressions, hold on, I have to call in. Okay. Give you a break. Okay, this is the conclusions on the doing the expansions of the every terms within the brackets. So remember, must be need to multiply with the terms outside the bracket. Okay, all the terms inside the bracket must be multiplied to the terms outside the bracket. Okay, so this I have to remember. So use the arrow method is safer. When you do the arrow, then you multiply. Then second arrow, then you multiply again. Okay, so follow. See either you want to use the box method or use the arrow method. Okay, so this is the 2.1.1. Okay, actually it's finished already. Okay, important thing is later you have to do a lot of practice. Okay, so come with the AFL. Okay, assess for learning. So what do you think just now? The explanation just now, can you all understand or not? Thumbs up, thumbs horizontal, or thumbs down. Okay, because genosis you still need to use some of the approach that we learn in genosis. Okay, the rest still okay. Everyone, still simple, because still simple questions, only one terms. Okay, after this we are using the two algebraic expressions. It means two bracket. Okay, so I proceed because already 12:48. Okay, this one I can drag, cannot drag. Okay, this one I want to show you all one. This is the method that a friend of mine showed me, which is quite interesting. Okay, this one there, this is when we want to expand two algebraic expressions. Okay, when two algebraic expression means two bracket. When two bracket inside must be variables. Okay, there's letter inside the variable brackets. We call it algebraic expression, right? So the green color, you can see the tiles here. Okay, they actually also consider algebraic tiles. Okay, so x, this is 1x. Okay, the blue tiles is a 1. Okay, and the red color is a negative. So x plus 1. So we have the x here. Okay, x here. So x plus 1. So I have to move this one here. I plus a 1 here. X plus 1. Okay, so this is the first bracket. Okay, so the second one, okay, x minus 2. So I still need x. Okay, so I move my x. Okay, this is not the one for the group. So x, this one I have to turn because this way, x. Actually using the box method just now lah. Okay, that's how we get the answer. Okay, so x. Okay, so this is x here, then minus 2. So minus 2, I have to take the red color lah. Minus 2. I have to take 2 tiles. Okay, 2 tiles here. Okay, so after that we get the bracket already. So we try side to do the multiplication. So this one, x times x, what you get? Positive x, right? This is also x. This is also x. X times x, you get x squared. So I'll move here. Okay, so after that, the green color, x and 1 here. X times 1, what you get? You will get X, right? So you get X. Pusing sikit to arrange. Okay, so this is the answer lah, to get this one. So how this one? Negative 1 times X. Negative X. Okay, so negative 1 times X. This is X. This is X. I don't know why this one not moving. So negative 1 times X and negative X. Negative 1 times this one also negative X. Okay, so the last one, negative 1 times 1, negative 1. So move here. So this one also negative 1. This one also negative 1. Okay, so all the answer inside down there is this one. All here is the answer when after you expand. Okay, so the answer is what? X squared. X squared minus 2x. This is my negative x, negative x. So you get negative 2x. So you plus x, negative 1, you get minus 2. Okay, you add up everything. This one you simplify. When this one, you have to same terms or like terms, negative 2x plus x, which is equal to negative x. Okay, if you don't know how to differentiate the positive and negative, you can use a calculator. Okay, when x means what? The in front here is 1. Okay, in front here is 1. Okay, so means that it's 1x. It's 1x. Okay, this is 1x. So negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. But we don't write the 1 in front of the variables. Okay, when there's no number in front of the letters, definitely or automatically you know that the terms in the number in front is 1. Okay, actually we call it coefficients. Coefficients is 1. Okay, actually this one I think you will learn more in details later. Okay, more in details later, this one. Okay, so we call it coefficients. Okay, so after you simplify, then this is the last answer, which is x squared minus x minus 2. This is after you expand this x plus 1 times x minus 2. Okay, can you understand or not this one? Okay, can you understand or not? Okay, those that are a little bit sideways just now for the expansion, okay, you have need to do. I can rewatch the video that I share in the Google Classroom. So for this one is more complicated before compared to the previous one. Okay, because this one involves 2 brackets. Okay, so this one can understand how we get the answer. Okay, when using the tiles. Okay, this is the concept how we get the answer. How we do the expansion. Okay. So I go for the slide now. Okay. Okay, so this is the first. Okay, this is using the box method lah. Okay. Okay, so this one x. So I forgot to put a multiply here. Okay, this is multiply. At the side here, always is a multiplier. So x times x, you will get. Oops. Cannot keep. Okay, x times x, you get x squared. Okay, you get x squared. So x times positive 1, you get positive x. Okay, so how about this? Farah, what is the answer when negative 2 times x? Negative 2 times x, what's the answer in this box? Farah, ada lagi tak Farah? Sudah hilang. Someone also all halfway already hilang already. Just now Janani still there, not Janani? Janani? Kirtana?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what's the answer of this? Negative 2 times x, what you get?
Negative 2x.
Yes, good, very good. Okay, so you get negative 2x. So how about negative 2 times positive 1? Dania? No, Dania, what's the answer here? Dania, ada tak Dania? Nur Aisyah? Dania tak ada? Nur Aisyah? Nur Aisyah? Tak ada juga. Yap, Krisan?
So can I say the answer?
Oh, there's Tiba, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, come. Okay, give me your answer. What's the answer?
-2.
Okay, good. Okay, -2. Okay, so when you get all the answer here, then you have to add up everything in the box. Okay, so it's x squared minus 2x plus x minus 2. Okay, so you just copy all the answers you get after you multiply from the boxes, okay, into one line. Okay, then after that you simplify. Okay, because -2x plus x is equal to -x. Okay, actually this one is like the previous question is the same. Okay, I just show you all when using the box method. Just now just show you all in the concept when I move the tiles. Okay, how it comes with negative x squared, how it in the diagram lah. Okay, show in the diagram. Okay, another method, this one. Okay, use the arrow. Use the arrow method. Okay, just now most of you say you prefer use the arrow, right? So if you use arrow, then use this way. Okay, so x times x times -2, you get this one. Okay, you're using arrow method. Okay, this one is a box method. Okay, this one arrow method. Okay, so this one 1 times x negative, so positive x, then 1 times -2, okay, same thing, simplify, then you get this answer. Okay, so I show you both methods. So which one just now is only one term is with the one bracket, now 2 brackets. You all still prefer using which method? Still prefer using the arrow or still prefer using the box? Which one?
Arrow.
Arrow. Still prefer using arrow. Still arrow. Okay, good. Okay. So even arrow, make sure you don't miss out. Okay, when you multiply. Okay, draw your arrow. Okay, draw your arrow. Okay, draw your arrow so that you won't miss out which terms that you haven't multiplied. Okay. This one, the second one. Okay. So if using the box, okay, x squared lah, x squared, and you multiply this one. X times 2x, 2x squared. Okay, 2, then this x times 1 is what? What's the answer? What's the answer of this?
It's just
Ada?
x.
X,
Just
okay. X. Yes, x. Okay. So it's x. So how about this one? Positive 2 times 2x?
4x.
Yes, 4x. Okay. Thanks, Kitana. Okay, one more. Bottom, the last one.
2.
2. Okay. It's 2. Okay, so I'm going to add up everything. Okay, 2x squared plus 4x plus x. This one plus, so we just add up, become 5x. Okay, so this is using the arrow. Okay, arrow 2x times x. Okay, 2x squared, then 2x times 2 plus 4x. Okay, this one is plus x. Okay, then plus 2. Okay, add up everything, manage to get the same answer. Okay, for arrow method, easier, you just draw the arrow. You no need to draw the box. Okay, using the box method, you have to draw the box. Okay, so up to your use which method that you prefer lah. Okay, but both will give you the same answer. Yes, Tiva?
Your last answer show the 3x square.
3x squared. Oh, sorry. Yes, for typo. Okay, forgot to change. Okay, the last answer should be 2x squared. Okay, thank you for Tiva. Okay. Then at the time, we sing already. Okay, which one? This one, I think, yes. Okay, have to change before I forgot. Okay, good. Another example, this one. Okay, this is another example. Okay, since you all prefer to use a box arrow method, now I give you all time, 2 minutes. Give me, book it out. See, give me what's the answer. Do it now in your paper or what? Give you 2 minutes to do it. Expand now. Later we'll show you the answer. Else, you just teacher keep talking. You all didn't do anything. After this, I have quizy for all of you to do a quizy before I end the class today. Okay, who already finished? Who got the answer already? Yes? Very good. Okay, what's the answer?
3x square minus 14x plus 8.
Plus 8. Okay, any other answer beside this answer? I have to check on the chat. Okay, see? Okay. Any others? If your answer is same with Tiva, then you give a thumbs up. Your answer is different from Tiva, you on your mic or you type the chat, what is your answer? The rest, only Tiva do the questioning, the rest didn't do. Ifra, are you there? What's the answer?
I got same as Tiva.
Sorry? What's the answer? Can you repeat your answer? Same. Okay, you really show the thumbs there. Okay, same answer with Tiva. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, others? Yap Sui San? Still there or not? Jingwen?
I got the same answer.
The same answer also. Okay. Farah? I didn't see you respond. Okay, respond. Okay, so many of you give the same answer. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, whether same or not. This one I show using the box method lah. Okay. Okay. So it's correct. Okay. So just remember about the negative become positive lah. Okay, because this -4 times -2 is a positive 8 lah. Everybody positive 8 lah. It's not negative 8 lah. If put negative 8 means wrong lah. Okay, so next questions. This one arrow method lah. Okay. Okay, arrow method. Okay. So another questions. Okay, this is another type of questions. Okay, just now when give 2 brackets, now only 1 bracket, but it's a square. Okay, the bracket square means that actually is like this. X plus 3 square means that we have x plus 3 2 times the bracket 2 times. Okay, still using the same method arrow. Okay, x times x. Then you try to give me the answer. Work it out. Later I will teach you all the shortcut how to get answer or how to expand this type of questions.
Teacher, I know the answer.
Okay, yes, Tiva, what's the answer?
X squared plus 9x plus 9.
No, wrong. The rest? Some mistake.
Teacher, x squared plus 6x plus 9.
Yes. Okay. Why does not give me 9x in between that one? Okay. 3x plus 3x is 6x. It's not 9x. Okay. The 3 square only 9. Okay. The rest also get the same answer. Same with Tiva. Nasrin, dapat jawapan sama ke Nasrin? Nasrin, are you there? Okay, like just now same. If your answer same like Tiva, just give me your thumbs up. Show me your thumbs up. Okay, if different, then type your answer at the chat. Okay, Inshira, okay, good. Okay, Nasrin, still there, not Nasrin? Okay, see, if, this is using the box method. Okay, so correct lah the answer. But actually, I want to teach you one shortcut way. Okay, because the shortcut way actually is good for you when you do objective questions lah. Okay, objective questions is to already find the answer, right? Let's say give you x plus 3 square, A, B, C, D. If you use the shortcut way, faster for you to get an answer without use the arrow method. Okay, how to do it? Remember this one: square multiply square, or shortcut we call it SMS. Okay, what we call S, the first S is square. Okay, the last square S also a square. Okay, so square means that we square the first number, first term. Okay, this one x square. So x square, you get x square. Okay, multiply. How we multiply? We multiply the 3 terms or all the terms that you get. Means that we from x you multiply negative. Multiply 3. 3 times x, you get 3x, right? 3x times 2. 3x times 2 means that you get 6x. So you get this answer. Okay? So another square means that the last term, this term also, 3 square is 9. So it's a shortcut. Okay? This shortcut only applicable for this type of questions. Expand when there's a bracket square, only 1 bracket square. Okay? Either it's a plus or minus. Okay? But if you're given 2 bracket one, no other method, only can use the arrow or use the black box method. Understand or not? Can remember how to use it? Square, the first one, square. Multiply all the terms inside the bracket and the square. Multiply, it's not square, multiply x times 3 times 2. Okay, so it's 6x. Okay, the last one square is the square here. Okay, so faster for you to get the answer. Okay, so try to work on the next questions, the same pattern of the questions. Okay, see you okay, know how to work it out or not. Okay, wait, let me go to the next slide. Okay, give me an answer of this. Use the SMS, can get answer. Anybody respond? Okay, she can very fast, you can get answer already. You use the SMS. Anybody want to try? Aliyah? Want to try?
Can I try?
Diva again. Okay, good. Okay, Diva.
4x squared minus 12x plus 9.
Yes, very good. Okay, actually you can very fast respond, means that already you understand. Okay, because the first one square, right? So 2x squared is 2 square is 4. So 4x squared. The second one is multiply. Multiply is 2x multiply 3. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 6x, negative 6x. Negative 6x times 2, negative 12x. Okay, and the last one is what? Negative 3 square. Okay, become plus 9. Okay, so when you use the SMS, you can very fast can get answer. Else, you can still use the arrow method or the box method. Okay, you still manage to get the same answer. Okay, because show you all just now many times the methods how to do it, right? So minus 6x minus 6x, when you add up together is minus 12x. Okay, maybe still many students that still confused, or that they will give me don't know when are going to plus or minus. So you can use a calculator. Minus 6 minus 6 minus 12. Don't tell me that teacher negative positive, why it did not become positive 12x. Last night my son also like that. I said when multiply or divide only use the pore. Okay, when come with positive, when come with operation plus and minus, same sign add, different sign subtract. Okay, so this is same sign, same both also negative sign. So you have to add. So 6 plus 6 is 12, but you keep the sign, okay, the negative, because both is a negative number. Last also negative number. Okay, don't get confused with the negative and positive. Actually, this thing you should master in Form 1. Okay, when it comes to Form 2, still many students cannot master it. Even my son also like give me the same questions, ask me the same questions. Okay, I know all the students the same thing. Okay, so remember, always bear in your mind. If you're still confused, use your calculator. You are allowed to use calculator. Just take the coefficient, minus 6, press your calculator. Okay, you should get negative 12. Okay, that's how you get answer. Okay, because you're from Form 1, you're allowed to use calculator. Actually, it's very you're nowadays students less to use your brain to think, because you already give calculator for you all to use. Even sometimes when multiply like 2 times 2, you have to use the calculator to press also. You forgot that 2 times 2 is 4. Go and press calculator. Oh, 2 times 2 is 4. Right now, the two your 2 depend on the calculator. So sometimes so easy, the number so small, so you cannot do the calculations. Okay. So the next one, okay, this one is another pattern of questions for expand. Just now 2 brackets, different algebraic expression inside. Then the second pattern is which is one bracket is square. So this one 2 brackets also, but same number. Can see the same number and same letters. Okay, x 4 4. Only thing is 1 positive and 1 negative. Okay, so for this type of questions, when you expand, also there is a pattern. Okay, there's a shortcut. Which is a shortcut. Okay, you can memorize it. Okay, means that there is only 2 terms and must be minus in between. Okay, the middle one don't have. Why? Okay, you see. When x plus 1, x minus 4. Okay, x plus 4, sorry, x plus 4, x minus 4. Okay, when you multiply x, definitely x times x is x squared. Okay, it's an x squared. So it's an x squared. Okay, so this one x times 4x is 4x. So negative 4x times x is negative 4x. Okay, so negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. So when you add up, so that's the answer, x squared minus 16. Okay, means that if you see this kind of pattern ask you to expand, okay, so you only square the first and the first letter and the number, okay, and the middle one must be negative. Okay, middle must be negative. Why? Because 1 plus 1 minus already 0 here. plus 4 minus 4. Different sign, subtract 4 minus 4, 0. So this one, no more. So become x squared minus 16. Okay, so I already explained for this example. For the next example, you'll tell me what is your answer using this method. Clear this one first. Okay. Okay, what's the answer for this? See who can fastest give me the answer. Hello, anybody? What's the answer? Sudah tertidur
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay, yes, Tiba?
4x squared minus 9.
Yes, very good. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, this is what I mentioned, both one positive, one negative, right? So the front one square, so 2x squared is 4x squared. So behind one square also 3 square is 9. So must be negative. So you remember this pattern. 1 plus 1 minus. The number or the letter is the same. Okay? So same lah, answer. Everybody got the same answer or not? Make sure you, yeah, the fastest to give the answer must be the answer is correct. So, too fast. Okay, means that you have to, why Tiva can be very fast? Because she pay attention on my explanation and do it together with me. Some of you may sitting in front, might be on the tab, watching a video, playing games or doing something else. I know, okay. Children, okay, myself, I go and observe my son also like that. Even online Google Meet, they see on so many tabs. Suddenly I in, then he will on minimize anything, all the tabs. Okay, so I know. Okay, you're same age with my son also. Okay, same level. Everybody also same thing. And now you tends to be doing like to play games. Okay, addicted already all the games. Okay, so you already when come to study, you're like no intention to study already. Then too long also PKP. So you have to think, that's your future. Your base is very important. And come with Form 1 and Form 2. You don't think that SPM is still far away from me. Okay, still many years more. Okay, but when you reach until Form 4, Form 5, you will notice that a lot of things that you don't know because your base is not strong. This one you cannot do, that one cannot do. Form 5 teacher won't repeat everything again. No. So you have to be discipline yourself. Make sure when teacher carry out class, you really sit there and listen. Unless you have other outside tuition, you got private tuition teacher one-to-one to you, no problem. Okay. So if you don't have, you have to depend on school teacher. Then make sure when teacher online class, you sit there and listen. Okay, follow. Okay. Teacher trying to help you all, but you all have to help yourself. Okay. Because I cannot face to face to you all. Okay, you cannot come to school. Okay. So actually, I was finished everything already for the part 1 and part 2 for the expansion. So assess for your learning. Those that together with me respond, I know that you can do lah. Okay, and don't forget, I have to give your PBD. Means that tentang saya bilik darjah. Okay, when you responded in the class, you show your chat and you type in the chat. I will mark down, who can, who cannot. Then I will give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say PBD. Then don't tell me, teacher, what I only get 2, why I get 3. When I call your name, nobody respond. Means that you're not there. You're not following my class. Okay. So at the same time, I do assessment also, even though I'm not face-to-face with you all. Okay. From the response, I know that you all can or cannot. Okay. If you just keep quiet, I assume that you all cannot lah. Okay. So I will give you all a quiz. Okay. So that one is only for the 2. So how about the 1 to 5? From 1 to 5, for both of the content that I just delivered just now, the 2.1 expansion for the 1 terms and one with 1 bracket, another one with 2 brackets. Okay, from 1 to 5. Okay, later I give you all the Mentimeter, then you will rate. So take down this. This is the exercise for today. And yesterday, if you haven't do the exercise yet, so have to add 1 more question. Yesterday I give you all exercise is question 1, 2. So today is question 3. Okay, so yesterday you haven't do, so meaning you have 1, 2, 3, you have 3 questions. Okay. Okay, before and that's all for today, but don't go out first. I want you all to do the quizzy together. Only 10 questions. See how fast that you all can answer the question.